A drama that wasn't supposed to premiere for another 3 days just moved its release date up and gave itself exactly 3 days to promote it. That's the detail worth sitting with for a second, because in an industry where marketing rollouts are planned months in advance, cutting your own promotional runway down to 72 hours is not a small decision. This is Rabbit News Hallyu, and we're looking at what's actually going on behind the release of Genius Girlfriend. Here's the surface story. Genius Girlfriend, starring Tian Xiwei and Yitian, was originally scheduled to premiere on iQiyi's Love Theatre slot on August 5. Sometime before that date arrived, the platform moved it up to noon on August 2 instead. Adapted from a novel by Su Guangtong and set in the fictional literary city of Xinjiang, the 28-episode series follows two academically gifted classmates, Lin Zhixia, played by Tian Xiwei, a girl with a reported IQ of 174 who struggles socially, and Jiang Yubai, played by Yitian, established as the golden boy of the same school. The story tracks them across roughly a decade, from high school rivalry and math competitions, through a recommended path to Fudan University, to a reunion in the workplace years later. None of that alone is unusual. What's unusual is the timing shift and how the fanbase responded to it. Online commentary described the earlier date change as something close to a surprise launch, and rather than waiting for a longer marketing build-up, fans mobilized fast, running coordinated online engagement campaigns built around the show's title and character names to generate visibility ahead of premiere. That's worth sitting with, because it tells you something about who was actually doing the promotional heavy lifting in those 3 days. Normally, a platform builds its own anticipation cycle over weeks: teaser drops, cast interviews, staggered trailer releases. Here, a large share of that groundwork was effectively outsourced to the audience itself, compressed into a single weekend. Now, before we get into why a platform would compress its own release window, there's a comparison worth making. This isn't just any summer drama drop. It's Yitian's first television role in 2 years, and it's Tian Xiwei's third project of the year, this time in a different genre than her recent work. Two actors converging on a single project at very different points in their career rhythms, one returning after an extended gap, the other mid-streak across multiple genres in the same 12 months, and the platform decided this was the moment to accelerate, not delay. There's a reasonable industry read here. Summer is the most competitive window in Chinese streaming, when platforms stack their strongest titles against each other for audience attention. Moving a premiere earlier, even by 3 days, can be a way of claiming a release slot before a competing title lands there first, since audience share in that window can matter more than a longer promotional runway. It's a bet that the content itself, not the marketing lead time, will carry the opening weekend. For a platform, that's a statement of confidence. For the two leads, it raises the stakes considerably, because a shortened rollout means less room to build anticipation and more pressure on the first impression to work immediately, with no second weekend to recover a slow start. But scheduling strategy is only half of what's driving conversation around this release. The other half is what happens when two actors demonstrate visible on-screen coordination well before their drama even premieres. Tian Xiwei and Yitian have been appearing together recently on the variety show Busy Treasure Hunt, and the chemistry documented there has become part of the pre-release conversation around a Genius Girlfriend itself. On the show, Yitian reportedly rated their teamwork a perfect score, crediting Tian Xiwei's ability to fill in details he hadn't considered, framing their dynamic as complementary rather than competitive. There was also a widely discussed moment of synchronized timing between the two on camera, which viewers online described as looking unscripted. Elsewhere, Tian Xiwei named their team using a pun referencing a card game, catching Yitian off guard in a way other guests reportedly found funny. It's worth being precise about what that actually tells us. This is professional collaborative rapport, documented on a competition format variety show, between two colleagues promoting a joint project. It's the kind of on-screen coordination that production teams and casting directors look for specifically because it translates into believable on-screen partnership, which, for a drama built around two characters who spend a decade solving problems together, is close to the whole job. That's also where the visual strategy behind Genius Girlfriend comes into focus. Yitian stands at 188 centimeters with a cool, clean-cut presence. Tian Xiwei is 168.5 centimeters with a more animated, energetic screen quality. A 20-centimeter height difference is a specific, deliberate visual choice in Chinese romance drama casting. It's a recognizable convention within the genre, sometimes described as the sweet girl, steady senior pairing. Casting directors and marketing teams don't land on that combination by accident. It's calibrated for a particular audience expectation before a single frame of the drama itself airs. The promotional images circulating ahead of premiere reinforce that same calculation. Stills reportedly showing a snow scene and a proposal set among falling ginkgo leaves have already been widely shared and discussed online, and both function as classic markers of the genre: high visual, high emotion set pieces designed to travel well as standalone images, independent of plot context. That's a deliberate choice too. A marketing team doesn't release a proposal scene still by accident 3 days before launch. It's engineered to be shareable on its own. So here's where the pieces start to connect. You have a platform compressing its own release timeline to claim a competitive summer slot. You have two leads whose off-screen collaborative chemistry is being actively documented and circulated ahead of the premiere, on a separate show, functioning as pre-release proof of concept. You have visual promotional stills built to circulate independently of the plot. And you have a character pairing built specifically around the genius romance subgenre, a category that has grown within C-drama over the past few years precisely because audiences have responded more strongly to intellectually matched leads solving problems together than to more conventional, purely sentimental pairings. None of these elements individually would be a big story. Together, they describe a fairly calculated release strategy: compress the timeline, let documented professional chemistry do pre-release marketing work that a traditional campaign normally would, release imagery designed to travel on its own, and lean into a subgenre with a track record of strong engagement. It's worth explaining why that subgenre specifically has become such a reliable bet. Intellectual romance dramas, stories where the central tension is two smart people matching wits before they match feelings, have performed consistently well on Chinese streaming platforms over recent seasons, in part because the format gives writers a built-in structure for pacing, academic competitions, workplace problem-solving, and public displays of skill all double as natural plot beats and as shareable clip content. A math contest scene or a debate moment can function as both storytelling and marketing material, which is a more efficient use of production budget than a purely dialogue-driven romance would allow. That efficiency is likely part of why a platform would feel confident enough in this particular pairing to compress its release calendar rather than extend it. Whether that combination is enough to make Genius Girlfriend stand out in an already crowded summer slate is genuinely an open question. Audience reception after August 2nd will be the actual test, not the promotional build-up before it. What we can say with more confidence is that this rollout reflects a broader pattern across Chinese streaming platforms this year: shorter promotional windows paired with heavier reliance on organic, cross-platform content, variety show appearances, fan-driven engagement, and deliberate genre positioning to do the work that longer marketing campaigns used to handle on their own. It also says something about how international fandoms now factor into release strategy. A campaign built around 3 days of promotion only works if the existing fanbase is organized enough to fill the gap immediately, across multiple languages and platforms, without waiting for official direction. That kind of rapid, self-organized mobilization used to be the exception. Increasingly, it looks like something platforms are quietly counting on. If A Genius Girlfriend performs well starting this weekend, expect other platforms to read the compressed rollout as a repeatable model rather than a one-off scheduling quirk. We'll be watching how the premiere numbers land, and whether the genius couple positioning holds up once the full story is out, instead of just trailer clips and variety show moments. If you're the kind of viewer who wants the strategy behind the story, not just the headline, that's exactly what we do here. Subscribe to Rabbit News Hallyu if you want the analysis, not just the news.